Hey guys, Vigoman here and welcome back to Planet Zoo and to Agrótis Zoo. Well, what's gonna be Agrótis Zoo? Today we're actually starting it a little bit, but we haven't really put in any animals yet, so it's coming. It's gonna be there probably next video from this place, but for now, let me show you what I have done. You have seen some cinematic shots already from this. I'm just flying around a little bit slowly here so you can see some of it. And I'm gonna show you how it's all tied together with what we kind of did last video, where we worked on this farming area here. And I just gotta say, I really like this. Looks so like colorful and pretty, very like countryside looking, and it's just like it has a lot of charm to it, I think. This little red vehicle here stopping up by the olive farm, and it just feels nice. I'm gonna make sure I add some more of that around here as well. And then we got a little bridge crossing the big river here and up to what I'm going to show you today. And we got a little creek here. Let's start the game. You can see it's flowing down like this, and then feeding into the river here, and I think it looks pretty cool. Just a little bit to add some scenery and stuff. You won't really see it from anywhere, but yeah. So we get over the bridge here, and we got some nice stone thing happening on the side here, and it wraps around to a little house again, or a farm actually, which is a grape farm or a winery, I think. These are grape wines that are growing up the hill here. It looks pretty cool, I think, and really like that. We got this little tractor that I made. I couldn't find any good rustic tractors on the workshop, so I had to make my own. I'm not an expert on creating vehicles and stuff, but this is not too bad. Please guys, don't be too harsh on me on this one. I think it's alright. You kind of get an idea at least. It's a tractor driving up and down here, and then we got this beautiful little village here, which I think is just cool. It just works kind of. Very simple Greek house here. I got a little dish in the back here to get some TV in, you know, because we're not like, we're doing a simple Greek village, but they do have power here. They do have TVs and stuff. It's just not like in the middle of a modern city kind of. But the road here continues up this cool area here, where we have like kind of carved out from the cliff to make the road go up here, so you can kind of see some of the old rock. I think that's all cool, the way the vegetation and stuff kind of grows here. And then we get up to the entrance. This road here, it's going to continue. It's going to continue up to other houses and farms in the area here. So this is just like, the idea is, if you haven't paid attention, Agrótis is a family it's an imaginary family in the Greek, on a Greek island or something, that wanted to stop with farming and wanted to start to have more exotic animals. We're not gonna have like lions and stuff here, but like more exotic than horses and cows and sheeps. So it's they just wanted to have some new animals, and they decided to convert their farm. They definitely have one of the bigger farms of the area into a zoo, and maybe bought up a few other farms around here to turn it into a bigger zoo. So the idea is we're gonna all go for this kind of Greek Mediterranean architecture here, and we're gonna add like a couple of the similar to the houses we did down here, which is just gonna be like the shops that are converted. And yeah, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be super cool. It's gonna be so different from what you usually see on YouTube from Planet Zoo, where people do like this crazy modern, super big, welfare is top notch and all that stuff zoos. This is just gonna be a simple zoo, like a family driven zoo. On the side here we got a little parking area where visitors can come. It's not big, but it's big enough to get a few visitors like daily. I haven't counted amount of space here, but what I did here is something I saw when I was out traveling this last fall. I was in France, which is not Greece, but it's not too far from there. And they had this cool parking lot. Oh, it's not really cool. It was very simple, but it got the job done. It was all just like sand, gravel, like very dried out gravel or sand, kind of a mix. It was nicely compacted down, and just put up some ropes to indicate where the cars could park, and I thought that was a genius. So I kind of did that here, and it makes it super easy to just align this area here. You know, it's a small zoo. They wouldn't just buy a big place of asphalt or concrete, because who knows, maybe they have to go back into growing crops again. So maybe this was just a field, some kind of potato field or cabbage, whatever, and they just kind of put some ropes in, and yeah, kind of have to maybe make it a little bit more compact, but I didn't asphalt it and put money on that. So they saved a lot on that, and it's so simple and it's so charming, and I like it a lot. It is, of course, kind of modernized a little bit here. You can see we have this wall here. It looks a little modern. It's still not like super ultra modern, but it doesn't look like it's too old. And we got this. I'm trying to hide the guest spawner in here, because I wanted to put it inside the bus over here or something, but it just didn't work out. So I just put it here, kind of just hiding it a little bit. You can barely see it. I don't care. And then they will be able to walk in here, walk across the road, and then follow this into the zoo, and just follow this nice path on the side here. And this is, like, as you can see, definitely like changed from the original place here. They had put a lot of flowers in, and making it look a little bit more friendly for visitors. Then we got this drop-off zone where buses and maybe just people dropping off their kids and stuff could just drive in here and drop them off, while the road continues here. You could just drive in, drop off, and then turn around and get back around here. Very simple. Don't want it to be doing too much stuff here, infrastructure, because it is a small zoo. And then we got this beautiful, very cool, I like it a lot, entrance here. It's so small, but it gets the job done, and it's exactly what I wanted here. You can see Agrótis stands here. A little just simple gate. I like the woodwork I put in here, and some of these turnarounds for people coming buying tickets. And then we got this other one, which I kind of think could be for people with season cards, season passes, but I kind of just had to have it here so we can actually get people into the zoo through the gate here. So yeah, just kind of cool. Use your imagination on that. And yeah, I think we got most of the stuff covered for today's video, what I kind of did today. No time-lapse today. I think I might not do that for this series here, because yeah, it kind of stresses me a little bit when I'm building, if I have to kind of constantly be building stuff. For this zoo, I can play 5 minutes and then yeah, do something else, or I can play 2 hours. I don't know. And so it's easier for me, and it's more convenient, and I stay a lot more inspired when I can do it at my own pace here. So hope you guys don't mind that too much. For the next episode, I might do a little bit more work on the landscape here, to kind of tie this whole area up. Initially, I was thinking of terraforming this whole river here, but that means like 3 weeks of work, and I don't think I will do that. So maybe just focus on the areas close to this road here, so you can the kind of the parts you see, and then just like spur some little pieces of landscape around here as we kind of go, some farms here and there, but mainly going to focus on the zoo and the way to get up to the zoo here. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggo Man, and I'm out.